one of the new songs for the new season, the new summer. How you guys all doing? Welcome to the solo gigging life. That's what we do here. We solo, all you music makers out there. What a wonderful community. Thank you so much for supporting me along the way. You know, it's a fairly new channel, and it's just been a blessing because I've learned so much from all the input that I get on the channels or the comments, and I appreciate all that because I pick up a lot of stuff off of you guys. So, anyways, but what I wanted to kind of just touch on today was basically just kind of basically what I've been touching on, basically preparing for the new season. Our economy's fucked up. We're on our way to a recession. Something big's gonna happen soon. I don't know what the fuck is, but it's just a clusterfuck. But meanwhile, us music makers got to get out there and soothe souls and spread some peace and some joy and some smiles on people's faces, because that's what we do, right? It's much more intimate. Yeah, we all used to be in a band. That's what this channel's about. I think most of these guys on here are solo. Not everyone, but I'm sure most of you guys have been in bands, and you know what it's like. Whether you're playing regionally or touring nationally or whatever, you know what it's like. And it's hard, and it's a lot of personalities you have to deal with, which is okay. And I was never had a problem with that, but it's a lot of work, a lot of maintenance. I'm into low maintenance kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Low maintenance, like hardly get off the couch kind of stuff. So anyways, what I want to do is just recap and just, we're getting ready for the new season, so new songs. I have probably roughly between 150 and 200 songs in this book. Okay, I don't know what that was. Everybody all right in there? Huh? Okay. Anyway, so what I wanted to say was that we have to get ready for the new season. Quick update on what's going on with me. I got a little paranoid. I didn't think the 572 Social was going to call me back here in the village. Because there were some things that went down a little bit there was a little bit of a conflict at the very end. One of the owners, he asked me to do this little thing, and it was like kind of a private thing for the club, for the restaurant, and it was a cancer patient guy. So anyway, long story short, it went good. But it's just kind of weird. It was a weird situation, and it was just one of the owners that knew this couple that the husband had cancer or has cancer, but I think he's fighting it and he's getting better, so that's a good thing. But anyway, so Carlos picked me out of all the bands and solo artists that play over here at the 572. I'm flattered he asked me. And so that was kind of cool because I'm the new guy on the block. So I've only been there, I only did a summer there. But anyway, so long story short, it just, there was a little bit of conflict, but it was no big deal. I apologized and, because I was having fun. I was having a couple cocktails, and I think I shot my mouth off a couple times. Not in a bad way to hurt anybody, but just, like little cussing and stuff. And some clubs don't like that cussing truck driver talk. I don't call it cussing. Cussing's not a damn thing wrong with it. But of course, there's a time and place for it, obviously. But anyway, so yeah, but it all worked out, and I apologize. But I had a feeling I might have left a bad taste in his mouth, or whatever. I'm wondering, but that was right at the end of the season, and so yeah. But I got through, and the owner called me back, and he goes, yeah, I'm going to have the schedule for May next month. So I said, okay, cool. And so I haven't heard from him yet, but that was like a week ago. So he's probably still getting it together for the month of May. He's actually started playing. People are playing there now. I think he's got the band playing there early from... they usually go from like 6 to 9 or something like that, but now they're going from 4 to 7 or something like that, because it's not quite, the days are getting longer. Anyway, so yeah, just wanted to recap and think about, you know, if you guys all have fresh sets and you're just starting off and you're gonna, don't worry about it. But I'm talking, this is for the guys that have been out doing it for a while and they've got their set list, and sometimes you get a little tired of your set list, you know. You just want to change it up and add a few more songs, which I usually do. I add approximately around, I probably add anywhere from 4 to 6 songs a year to the book, because I don't want to get too carried away. I mean, this binder is only so big. But this time around, I've got Into the Great Wide Open. I'm throwing that in. I already do Tom Petty. I do the Traveling Wilburys. I do a couple Traveling Wilburys, and Don't Come Around Here No More. I do that one. Let's Roll Another Joint. Break Down. Won't Back Down. Last Dance with Mary Jane, and then Free Falling. So I got quite a few Tom Petty's, you know. So I get a lot of requests for it. So. But anyway, so yeah, so I've got a lot of new songs. I brought in, what other songs? A new song I brought in, Dave Edmunds, I Hear You Knocking. I'm doing that one. I'm doing, added another one. I'm doing Sloop John B by the Beach Boys. That comes off bitchin', man. It's like, it almost sounds like the album. It's so bizarre. And, one of these days I'll get a recording of it, a live recording, but anyway, so I'm doing Fire Lake, because I'm getting a lot of requests for Bob Seger. I don't really have a Bob Seger voice, but yeah, I added Fire Lake, which is a great song. And you know, they're all easy songs. But what I always have a problem with is phrasing, getting their phrasing, because you want to be in the pocket of their phrasing. You have to copy them totally. Maybe at first, like I said, copy them, try to imitate them, try to get that song down. And once you got that down, then then you'll bring in your own. Then then you'll start making the song your own. And that's when the originality comes in, but yet you don't drift too far away, because you want it to sound like the record, pretty darn close to it. So, yeah, I'm doing Fire Lake. I'm doing Take It to the Limit by the Eagles. Jeez, yeah, I had to, because I'm half a step down. Beautiful song, and with the effects and everything, and the drums and all, with the TC, it comes across pretty damn good. It's just like, oh, okay, cool. So I got that, but that song's a little bit tough, man. It's kind of high for me, but I'm gonna be all right on it. So I've added that one. I added a couple of Donovan songs. 2 of those. What else did I add? I think I've added, a couple more. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I've got probably close to a set of songs. I got like 10 songs that I've added for this summer. So I'm going to go through my book, and this is a good time to do that. Go through your book, and some of the songs you do once in a blue moon, and it doesn't really blow up your skirt, and you just want to trash it and replace it with a new one. Maybe something maybe a little more updated, or something old, a classic, whatever. Yeah, so this is the time basically to go through your book. Go through the songs, and don't you guys break your necks when I say try to duplicate or try to imitate the song, because that's what I do when I learn the song. You kind of want to sound like that record. So I do that, but then after once I get it down, and then Jeffrey Dean starts coming out in it, and there's nothing wrong with that. And but what I was going to say was also is I killed myself trying to Take It to the Limit in a key that I could do. Don't be afraid to take those songs and put them in different keys that you're more comfortable singing in. Just transpose it to a different key. Figure it out. If you have to Google it, it's a little tricky for me sometimes. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, if I do it in this key, where is that A flat at? Or, you know what I mean? It's a little tricky. So, but transpose it into the right chordage, and you'll be happy you did, and you'll be able to sing the song comfortably, because you want to sing it in a song that's in your range. And there's a lot of songs out there that you can't, you know, those falsetto voices, almost like Take It to the Limit. His voice, I think, in the original recording of the Eagles, I forgot his name, the original bass player. But anyways, I think he does it in the key of B. And then later on, when he was out of the band, I think, what's his name, lead singer, did the song, and he transposed it to G, because he just couldn't sing that high. Because at the very end of that song, he gets into those falsetto, soprano kind of notes out there, those head voice notes. And I won't really be doing that. And that's another thing. Don't worry about it. Like when they vamp out at the end, he does all those high notes. Man, either hum, don't do anything, or just play the song for a couple measures and then fade out. They don't need the whole damn end of the song, because the song is probably, you know, it's kind of a long song. It's not that long, but yeah, don't try to, like, if their voices were, I just won't do it. I don't do it. I don't try to hit those notes, but take it to the limit. You know, he gets into that stuff. Yeah, you know, I mean, if you can put a little bit of it in, try to get away with it, fine, whatever key that you're in. But it's not necessary, man. Just do the song, and you don't have to do it exactly. What's kind of cool on YouTube sometimes, you'll learn a song, go, okay, I want to learn the song, I need to get the chords, I want to see how they're doing it out there. So you go, I'll type in on YouTube, I'll put guitar lesson to the song, the name of the song on YouTube, and it comes up, and there's always a dozen people or more that'll show you how to do the song. But sometimes, because I have to be in that right pocket, or I try to get in that right pocket, if they're doing it in a certain key, right away I'm already trying to transpose it, because a lot of them will show you the key that it's done in on the record. And sometimes if it's a voice that you can handle, it's in your range, don't sweat it. Knock it out, do it. What else? That's about it. Eventually you'll make the song your own, but yeah, this is spring. We're in the middle of spring, and we could have a big summer. We'll see. You know, I don't know. I think the prices, inflation is so bad right now that I think it's starting to catch up to people's pocketbooks. So they're not going out as much. We've noticed it here on the mountain in Big Bear. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's kind of bizarre. It's because this time last year, man, when there was sun, the lake was pumping. There was people all over the lake, even in spring. So, you know, spring in Southern Cal is basically summer. Boy, what is going on in there? Okay, so anyways. You guys all rock. I love you all. Yeah, so think about your book. Clean your book up, or if you have it on an iPad or whatever, go through there and songs that you're not, and try to update the songs that you're doing, or new songs that are out there if you can. And the new stuff that's out there, the new stuff, I wouldn't even bother with. It's just crap. You know, if you want to let the young teenager kids go and try to duplicate those songs, I just, you know, I think that's, honestly, I think that's why the young cancer culture is so freaking upset and pissed off and angry, because their music sucks. Anyways, I love you all, man. If you find it in your heart to help support the channel, use all the help I can get. There's a donation button on there. You can put anything you want on there. And also, you know, I want to try to see if I can build this channel up. I'm just going to have to, I'll figure something out. We're working it out. But, yeah. So peace to you all. Get out there and break a leg, put some smile and soothe some souls with your music, and we'll be a lot better off. So take care, peace, till next time.